Although incredibly rare, it sometimes happens that people get a massive influx of capital. The most common way is by inheriting a fortune from a dead relative. The others are different forms of gambling, like winning the lottery or similar. But very few of these people are ready for the money, and they will lose it as quickly as they get it. So, if you want to learn these tips on what to do once you get this big income, then keep on watching this video. But before we dive into the tips, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel to show us support. Thank you so much. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. Now, let's get into the video. Number 1. Do not let anyone know. This is your number one priority immediately after finding out. Shut your mouth. The instinct is to share the good news with everyone you know, to shout it out of the rooftops, to shove it in the faces of your enemies and burn the bridges with your newfound cash. That's what broke people would do. You're no longer broke, so privacy is your main concern. You'll tell them when the time is right. Number 2. Pay all your debt. This is the first and only expense you should undertake. It's actually a must, because debt is what's eating away at your life. As soon as you can, after the money hits your account, proceed to pay off any debt you have occurred so far, and then stop. You will feel like money is no longer an issue and new debts can be repaid immediately. That's not true. Pay off your existing debt and do not create a new one. Number 3. Do not quit your job yet. Quitting your job immediately after getting money is the first domino in a series of events that will lead you to personal bankruptcy just a couple of years later. We are not wired to be non-productive. No matter how lazy you are, you need something to do. If you're not going to work, you'll be out there chipping away at your good fortune. Although the satisfaction of telling your boss to F off would be enormous for some of you, you will realize that your feelings towards work have changed. The balance of power has shifted because now you have the power to walk away if it comes to it. That said, keep your day job and go about your life in the same way you have done so far. Number 4. Secure the money and let it sit for a while. Once the money reaches your bank account and you have paid off your immediate debt, let it sit for a while. It's not the money, it's you who needs to process this. Your entire life is affected by this financial change, but you're still the same person with the urge of getting everything you have ever wanted. Don't. The best advice is not to touch the money for the first 6 months. It might sound like a lot, but it makes a massive difference into what impact the money will have on your life. Every day you will think about what to do with the money, and you will see that in these 6 months, plans will dramatically change. That's why you should not be impulsive with your actions. Number 5. Make investment in yourself a priority. You need to learn before you spend. If you want to keep the money, you need to start learning. You haven't built wealth because you don't know how to grow money. This needs to change. You need to become a person who is financially literate, who understands how money works before you start moving around. Not doing this will make you reckless or allow people to take advantage of you. A fool and his money are soon parted is a very popular saying throughout the world because it's true. You don't want to be a fool. You have the luxury of time. Now start investing in yourself. The average person who will inherit or win this much money isn't a sophisticated investor. Do not try to be one. Number 6. Do not switch financial advisors. If you have inherited the money from a rich relative, it's likely they had a financial advisor. The proof of his services is in the amount of money you're inheriting. They know what they are doing and your money is in the right hands. Familiarize yourself with the relationship your relative had and the services they provided. Good financial advisors usually work through referrals and only accept a limited number of selected clients. They are expensive because they know what they are doing. A big mistake newfound wealth individuals make is that they move it to someone else who will dry them out. Number 7. Get comfortable but not rich comfortable. Pay off your house, but don't move to a rich people neighborhood. This is the most common mistake athletes make. They buy a really expensive home that comes with additional long-term costs like property tax, maintenance, and so on. Not only you spent a bunch of money on it, you have already just added a layer of recurring debt to your life. Do not buy every person in the family a car. Cars are liabilities. Your money is wasting away in the driveway. The goal is to fix your life, not to completely remodel it or switch it up for what you think you should have like. Number 8. Do not invest in your friend's business or lend them money. At some point, the cat will be out of the bag and the information will leak. Everybody knows you have got money now, money that you didn't earn yourself, which means they somehow believe they're entitled to some of it. Everybody will start asking you for money you will never see again if you give it away. They all have new ventures, new projects, new ideas, new problems that your money can fix or light up, but this money is your safety net and putting holes in it no longer makes it safe. That's why the money is also a curse. Your relationships are doomed. If you give them money, they are going to lose it and your relationship goes down the drain. If you don't give them the money, they will resent you for it. At least in the later option, your children still afford to go to college. Number 9. Do not start a business immediately. We have all had the dream of being the boss, telling people what to do and looked at other businesses like, I could easily do that myself. The truth is, 9 out of 10 businesses fail. You have already exhausted your luck getting the money in the first place, so luck is not what's going to make your ventures successful. Start small, talk to your financial advisors, run all your investment decisions by him. It's easy to get caught up in the illusion of potential success when you're just starting out. The same way this illusion will fade away, so will the funds you sink into it. Number 10. Prepare for change. The more money you have, the bigger the target on your back, because now people have things to take away from you. You are more likely to be sued, people will try to scam you or use emotional leverage to get money out of you. Having money is a lot of work. You'd think life gets easier with money, but the truth is, while some problems get solved, other, more complex ones rise in their place. Number 11. Focus on getting healthier. You've got money. It's time to enjoy it for as long as possible. You cannot afford to be a victim of your own bad choices at this point. Begin with a full medical checkup and then start taking care of yourself. Pay more attention to what you consume and find ways to improve your health. Number 12. The 5% rule. The greatest thing to wrap your head around is that the money you just received will not last forever. That is unless you are familiar with the 5% rule. To put it simply, the money you have need to be wisely invested so they generate an annual return. If you only spend that return, in theory, your money should last forever. You need to get as close to this as possible. Think of this large sum of money as money tree. As long as you take care of it, it will bear fruit every year. You can enjoy the fruits, but don't go cutting the tree down as temporary firewood. Number 13. Protect your kids from the money. Not only your life could be turned upside down because of the money, your kids' life will change as well. This can be done with trusts, where they get an allowance from their money without allowing for the original investment to be touched. That's how the rich are getting richer and how legacy wealth is created. Number 14. Do not cheat on your partner. Once you've got money, people will want to be around you for their own personal motives. Temptations will be big and mistakes will be expensive. How expensive? half of everything and child support expensive. This money should strengthen the bond between the members of the family and not drive them away. Unfortunately, not everyone is mature enough to look at the effects their actions will have on their lives and fall into easy traps. Number 15. Play it safe. Why risk it? You find yourself in this incredibly fortunate position that can provide a lasting benefit to you and your entire family if you just play it safe. Do not put your money into shady businesses. Do not try to push luck and hope to double the investment quickly. Say thank you and play it safe. The best thing to do is behave like this event never happened and somehow your debt and financial problems went away. Now live your life in accordance to this rule and you will be well off. The money will grow, you will be taken care of if you just don't abuse it. That was today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something useful. If you liked this video, make sure to check this other video on our channel. To show us support, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next video.